Hey, what's going on YouTube? Thank you for coming back to another episode of Scattered Brilliancy. My name is Travis, and of course, you don't need to adjust your tablet, your phone, or your computer. You are seeing this correctly. I got on my pair of mouse ears today because I'm here to do a review for Disney's Zootopia. I went and saw it on Friday night with my wife, and I loved it. Now, before we get into this review, let me go ahead and say this. Yes, I am an unofficial member of the Mickey Mouse Club. I am a Disney head. For those who really know me, you know I'm a Disney head. I'm a big kid at heart, and Disney World is one of my favorite places to go. My family went to Disney World every year since I was about 2. And the years that we didn't go, we went to Disneyland in California or went on a Disney cruise one time. And some years we even went twice. So watch Disney Channel, Disney movies. I have Disney music on my MP3 player. So yeah, I'm a Disney fanatic and I have no problem saying that. So these ears are quite appropriate for today's video. But I'm not going to wear it for the video. I just had to let y'all know what the deal was. So if anybody has anything negative to say about Disney, be prepared to be blocked. Excuse me. I'm getting over a cold, so yeah. So I kind of didn't want to even do this video, but I figured I might as well get it up before all the information leaves my body. So we went to go see Disney Zootopia on Friday, and my wife was not feeling the idea at all, so I made her go with me pretty much. But this is not even really a review. So it's going to kind of be like a kind of half review of the movie. So for those who don't know what Zootopia is about, Zootopia is a movie set in this fictional city of Zootopia where animals are anthropomorphic, I believe is the word, meaning that they walk on 2 legs. Y'all let me know if that word is wrong, but I think that's it. The animals walk on 2 legs, and pretty much the animals live life as humans do in this metropolitan type area. And the movie is about a bunny, Judy Hopps, who grew up like on a farm in the country, and she's always had these aspirations of being a police officer. So she goes through the police academy, makes it through that, and she moves to Zootopia. And there she encounters a fox by the name of Nick Wilde. So the movie pretty much is like a buddy cop movie. But okay, for number one, the movie itself was very entertaining. Even though it's a kids movie, a lot of kids movies are catered to adults because the jokes sometimes just go over the kids' heads. But I thought that Zootopia has so many good jokes. I laughed plenty. The sloth scene in the middle of the movie was hilarious. The Scarface references. It was just a really, really, really great movie. And I will be purchasing the DVD when it comes out, unless one of my lovely 1,200 subscribers wants to send one to me. But let me get into the deeper level of Zootopia. Now, like I said in one of my last videos, I don't like to make a whole lot of things about race. And I'm not one of those YouTubers who makes videos strictly about race and all of that because it's a deep subject, it's a heavy subject. But I do believe that Zootopia was a really safe way of addressing race issues using a kids movie and animals, because our main antagonists in the movie was a bunny and a fox, which are, as far as we know, not friends. The bunny is the prey, the fox is the predator. Foxes eat bunnies. I mean, as far as I know, I don't really know. I'm not a National Geographic kind of guy, but I'm assuming that's kind of what happens. So you automatically have this unusual relationship between these 2 animals. Now, the whole, I guess I should say like spoilers or something like that. So if you haven't seen the movie, you might not want to see this review. I don't know. I may give something away or I may not. I don't know. But throughout the whole movie, there was this whole prey versus predator thing. And can prey and predator exist in the same place and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm not going to assign a race to either. I'm not going to assign a race to the bunnies. I'm not going to assign a race to the foxes. But what I feel like the movie was trying to convey is that you can't take the actions of one particular group and just make that a blanket thing for the entire species. Pretty much is what it was saying. Nick Wilde, the fox, was pretty much saying, everybody looks at me as a predator, but that's not who I am, you know. And there was something that took place in the movie that made the inhabitants, is that right? The inhabitants that made the animals that live in Zootopia, that made them want to believe that predators can't be anything more than a predator. Predators are people too. And I thought it was interesting because I'm trying to speak carefully right now and not say anything wrong. Um, how can I say this? Predators were looked at as the bad guys, and prey were looked at as always being innocent. And if you see the movie, you'll find out that the prey, animals who are considered prey, are not always innocent, and predators are not always guilty. One line that happened in the movie that I thought was really interesting was when the bunny first kind of interacted with the fox. She said, "You are so articulate," as if she was surprised that the fox would be articulate. And most of y'all will follow me, and I'm like, can't say I haven't heard that before, where people just assume that you're going to talk differently, or that you're not able to speak a certain kind of way, or that you're not able to convey your thoughts and your emotions because of who you are. And then when you are able to be well spoken, that somehow is a surprise to people because of the prejudice thoughts that they've had about you. So I just thought that the movie just did such an excellent job of tackling what's really going on in the world. You know, granted, these movies, they take, at least 3-4 years to put together. So I don't really remember exactly where race issues were 4 years ago, but I mean, we all know where they are now. So I will be willing to believe that, well, before I say that, it's art. I know that it's art, and art is left open to interpretation, and the way I view it may not be the same way that you viewed the movie. You know, you may have just seen it as just a regular movie, but I thought that it was definitely a deeper meaning to it. So for me, that deeper meaning was everybody should be treated equal. Nobody should be treated based off your experiences with someone who is similar to that person, if you know what I'm saying. So just because I've had an experience with a fox that was not that great, that does not mean that I should treat all foxes the same because of that one bad experience. So that was my takeaway from the movie, and all animals should be treated equally. See, if I would have recorded this video the night I saw it, this video would have been so long because I had so many thoughts running through my head. But I guess I'll just end it right here. All in all, it was a good movie. If you've seen it, you probably kind of know what I'm trying to say. But if you go see it, please let me know what you think about it. I just thought that it was such a good movie. A really good movie. Oh my gosh, like not even necessarily the twist, but just, okay, bump it, I'm gonna tell y'all. So during the movie, like I said, the bunny moves to Zootopia, and she's going to try to make it a better place or whatever. And at some point or another, there are these mammals who all start disappearing. And the mammals who have all disappeared, we later find out pretty much are all predatory animals. Are they all predatory animals? I think they were, but the otter wasn't. Is an otter a predator? I don't know. But you got 12 animals that got missing. And then at some point, right before these animals got missing, they went like rogue. So granted, they're living in this city where all the animals walk on two legs and they interact with each other. But at some point, something happens to these animals and they go back to walking on four legs, and they just be snapping on people, trying to eat people and all that kind of stuff, going crazy. And so there's this whole thing of they're predators and they'll always be predators and they'll never change and all that kind of stuff. So then later on in the movie, we find out that these animals are not just changing on their own. They're changing because they're not necessarily being injected, but somebody, I'm not going to say who, has created this serum that makes the animals go rogue and is placing this serum on these animals, which is making them go crazy. So they're not doing it out of their own will. Somebody is making it happen. And so in the movie, we find out who the person is who's doing it. And it's not the person that you think was doing it. It's somebody different. And you find out their agenda behind why they did it. And their agenda was pretty much so that the prey can be not necessarily, I guess the prey can live more harmoniously and be by themselves, and they can try to get rid of all the predators. I think that's kind of why they were trying to do it. They were trying to show that predators are bad and prey is better to have a whole bunch of them. So I feel like this video sucks already. So I'm just going to go ahead and stop right here. Yeah, that was all over the place. If you saw Zootopia, let me know what you think. This is a whack review. Whack. I really thought this was going to be better. I got a couple of other topics that I need to talk about, but I need to do some research first before I get on here and just start talking. Y'all don't have to like, rate, comment, and subscribe on this video because it sucks. As a person making it, I feel like it sucks. So, I'm just going to, put my ears back on. I'm just going to go to my little corner and watch Spectral Magic. Rest in peace. Y'all have a great evening, and I will be talking to y'all later. Peace. Let me stop.